In this video, I'm going to show you how to slip stitches, both knitwise and purlwise. Slip stitches come up in all sorts of knitting patterns, so they are very common to create different types of designs. So in this sample, I'm just going to knit a couple of stitches first, and then this third stitch I'm going to slip. Now I have the yarn in the back, and I just put the needle in through the front and slip it off the needle onto the other needle. I've knit another stitch, I'll show you again, in as if you would knit, but instead of knitting you just slide it off as so, and then you can continue to knit, and you can see those slipped stitches there that haven't been knit. Okay, so to slip a stitch purlwise, I'm just going to purl a couple of stitches on the same sample, and the yarn, as you can see, is in front, and you just slip it off by going up into the front as if you would purl the stitch. So we'll purl another stitch, and I'll show you again. So the yarn's in the front, you put the needle in the front and just slip it off, and then you continue to purl. So you can see those slipped stitches there that have not been purled. Next, I'm going to show you how to slip a stitch with the yarn in front and the yarn in the back. So knitwise, I'll knit a couple of stitches, then to slip a stitch with the yarn in the front, move the yarn to the front, slip the stitch knitwise, return the yarn to the back, and then continue to knit. And that is WYIF with yarn in front. And you can see that stitch there that's been slipped. So move to the front, and to the back, if you were purling a stitch, I've just purled a couple of stitches there, you would move the yarn to the back, then slip the next stitch purlwise, move the yarn to the front, and then continue to purl. And you can see that slip stitch there. The abbreviation for that is WYIB with yarn in back, and when you do it from the front knitwise, it's WYIF with yarn in front. I hope that's been helpful for you. Next, we will have a look at how to slip stitches through the back loops. So I've knit a couple of stitches on the sample, and I'm going to slip this stitch through the back loop here. So the needle goes through the back and then off like this. You can see that slip stitch there. Then to purl, I'll just purl a stitch and the next stitch, and then to slip this you go in through the back loop like this and then off onto the needle, and then you can continue to purl. And you can see that slip stitch there. I hope that you found this tutorial helpful. You can visit my website for all information relating to this topic. The link is below. I hope you've enjoyed it, and thanks for watching.